It's overwhelming.
Watch your back.
My name's Courtney Hadwin, I'm 13. I'm just scared to go on stage because it's a really big experience. I'm just like a normal girl, and then I'm here.
After her audition for America's Got Talent, English girl Courtney Hadwin captured the hearts of millions. The remarkable thing about Hadwin is how she goes from being a shy adolescent to a self-assured vocalist the second she takes the stage. Is she really this reserved when she's not performing? And what has she been doing since her stint on America's Got Talent? Will her life improve or worsen now that she's famous? Courtney Hadwin is an incredible English singer whose meteoric rise to stardom began with an enthralling performance on America's Got Talent. Her story is one of rising stardom despite her modest origins and the abuse she endured as a result of her success. The Hadwin family welcomed Courtney Hadwin into the world on July 6, 2004, in the charming English town of Hartlepool in the county of Durham. Music was more than just music. It was a way of life in the Hadwin home. The early signs of Courtney's extraordinary talent were seen by her parents, Annie Marie and Paul. It was clear that the Hadwin family was a refuge for musical ability growing up with her two younger siblings, Paul, who was imbued with rhythm, and Melissa, who loved melodies. The fact that Courtney's musical adventure began when she was only 5 years old is something her father proudly shares and remembers with fondness. The picturesque northeastern English town of Hesleden is where Courtney Hadwin was born and raised. Annie Marie's mother said that there is just one store, one school, one bar, one park, and one working men's club in Hesleden. She revealed to the Sun that the hamlet, which was once a thriving mining settlement, is now somewhat quiet, and that residents must go outside to find amusement. It has been a mixed bag for Courtney's dad, Paul, to see his daughter leave their community. "We're just an ordinary family, and honestly, I'd prefer it if Courtney stayed close to home," said the man. Courtney recently spoke up about her lifelong ambition of moving to the United States. "I've always dreamed of living in America," she said. "Of course I'd miss home, but if I were to move to the US, my family would join us." If her dreams come true, her parents could soon be accompanying her on a transatlantic voyage. Being without them is something I just cannot fathom. Courtney also revealed her intentions with the money she could win from America's Got Talent. "One of the first things I do is find a place with a swimming pool for my family," she said. "Our backyard is too small for one, so it would be a dream come true to have our own pool." Regarding her education, Courtney Hadwin attended Hesleden Primary School and then went on to the academy at Shotton Hall in Peterlee. Up until 2018, Courtney was determined to further her knowledge and improve her vocal abilities. She sought training at various institutions, including the Shotton Hall Theatre School, Peanuts Master Classes, Kate Sarah's School of Music, and Julie Miles's Vocal Ovation, before making the journey to the United States for the America's Got Talent auditions. In an interview with local station Hexham TV, Courtney Hadwin revealed that she wanted to be a singer ever since she saw the talented Connie Talbot perform. Talbot became famous as a finalist on the first season of Britain's Got Talent. Hadwin wanted to improve her voice, but she knew that lessons would be expensive. So she came up with a creative solution. She busked. Hadwin's grandfather, Tom Story, said that she started busking in 2016 to earn money for singing lessons. Hadwin would travel the country in search of busy places where she could captivate passers-by with her singing. "The busking has been paying for her music lessons and for petrol money," revealed Story in an interview with the Daily Mail. Hadwin's growing fame as a street performer hasn't been problem-free, though. Story mentioned that other buskers have shown animosity towards Hadwin, despite the admiration of shopkeepers and passers-by for her charisma and talent. "The shopkeepers and the punters love Courtney, but the other buskers don't," Story explained. "They keep asking her to move away because she is always the big attraction and attracts the crowd." Courtney Hadwin was well known in her own town long before her fame spread across the globe. In June 2016, the school's Facebook page posted a video of the 11-year-old who was introducing a talent that nobody had seen before. A turning moment in Hadwin's career came in April 2015, when she joined the Teen Star singing competition in Newcastle, England. She stunned the judges with her hypnotic performance of Bob Dylan's "Make You Feel My Love," and she advanced to the competition's grand final. Hadwin started to get a lot of praise from the music industry at this moment. "I can't even go down the halls at school without someone stopping me and saying, 'Well done.'" Hadwin remarked this when discussing her unexpected fame in an interview with Chronicle Live. "Surprisingly, I've been enjoying it." She became a fixture on the local talent show circuit after her outstanding performance, captivating audiences with her extraordinary voice. A Great Big World September 2015 duet with Christina Aguilera's "Say Something" solidified her position as a phenomenal vocalist with a unique gift for expressing herself musically. With each subsequent performance, Hadwin solidified her position as a potential superstar in the music business. At the 2015 Teen Star UK, her rendition of David Guetta's "Titanium" stunned the audience. Her captivating performance of Sinead O'Connor's "Nothing Compares to You" advanced her to the finals of the Open Mic UK the following year. Numerous others saw her acts, regardless of whether she became victorious or not. "I can't go down the hall at school without someone halting me and stating, 'Well done.'" Courtney reflected on her newfound stardom. "Surprisingly, I've been enjoying it." The Hadwin mother gushed about her daughter's dedication to her career and the fact that she never gave up on pursuing her dreams. "Every night after school, she does her homework and then practices singing," she said in an interview with the Hartlepool Mail. Hadwin started her extraordinary climb to prominence in 2016 by focusing on talent development and having an unwavering determination to succeed. Honoring Courtney Hadwin as the 2016 Hartlepool Performer of the Year was a just reward for her exceptional talent on stage. The fact that she made it to the finals of the renowned Beyond the Lights award ceremony is more proof that she is a rising star in the music industry. During an interview, Courtney enumerated several musicians who had inspired her, such as Little Richard, Mick Jagger, James Brown, and the legendary Bob Marley. Janis Joplin is only one of many musicians whose work Courtney finds uplifting. Her eclectic taste in music is shown in her extensive list of influences. Before her legendary stint on America's Got Talent, Courtney had some experience with singing competitions on television, which I found fascinating. In 2017, her innate talent made an impression on the judges and viewers of The Voice Kids UK. By performing Tina Turner's Nutbush City Limits during her audition for The Voice Kids UK, Courtney mesmerized the judges and coach Danny Jones. Her mesmerizing stage presence and vocal abilities were on full display during her battle round performance against Eben Green and Holly Furman. Her performances on the show brought her fame, a devoted fan base, and opportunities for further prominent displays of her talent, even if she did not make it to the finals. The Voice Kids was Courtney's incredible run, but in July 2017, her story takes a sharp left into the glitter and glamour of Sin City. Before the Dreamgirl stage lights went out, she had already established herself as the show's unequaled heroine. She enchanted the audience with her rendition of "And I Am Telling You I'm Not Going," as she held the microphone high throughout her performance. But her fortunes turned in an unforeseen way during the finals, and she was banished from the spotlight. At this very moment, her real journey started. Courtney overcomes her timidity and becomes a fully fledged performer in 2018, when she is the opening act for the iconic Sister Sledge at the South Tyneside Festival. She does a fantastic rendition of Otis Redding's "Hard to Handle," and Howie gives her the prestigious golden buzzer, opening a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Once she gets over the heartbreak of elimination, her electrifying performances catapult her fame, opening doors to unbelievable opportunities. In case you haven't heard, the golden buzzer isn't just any buzzer. It's a pass to the live performances, a pass to go backstage and avoid the terrifying competition rounds. Taking the stage with the same elegance and charm as the great Janis Joplin, Courtney does choreography that is reminiscent of Joplin. Her meteoric transformation from quiet youngster to stage dynamo caught Howie off guard, and he couldn't help but describe her as otherworldly. In the quarterfinals, Courtney makes an unforgettable entrance with her first live performance. Imagine her enthralling the crowd as she passionately sings "Papa's Got a Brand New Bag" by James Brown. Her performance moved even the normally reserved Simon Cowell, propelling her to the next round. Never fails Courtney to wow with her range, whether it's the blistering intensity of Steppenwolf's "Born to be Wild" in the semifinals or the soulful version of Tina Turner's "River Deep Mountain High" in the championship event. She doesn't go unnoticed just because she didn't win first place. Rather, she teams up with Las Vegas magician Shin Lim for 5 spectacular live performances at the Paris Hotel and Casino. Courtney described her extraordinary journey through the ups and downs of show business in an intimate interview with Forbes, where she unveiled the magic behind the stage. "It was a life-altering, spectacular, and amazing trip," she said. "Imagine the stage lit up, the crowd going wild, and the liberation to be yourself," she pointed out. "I was enchanted with America's Got Talent." She finds solace in the creative embrace of the theater, which is more than simply a platform. She feels totally at ease and can be herself there. That's the beauty of the talent show. It was a safe space for her to be herself, where the cameras could not hide their admiration. In 2019, Courtney made a triumphant comeback to America's Got Talent: The Champions, a spin-off that compiled the show's top performances. She did an outstanding job presenting her own song, "Pretty Little Thing." Her performance that season catapulted her to prominence, despite her disappointing third-place finish. Instead of focusing on placing, they should have strived to create music that would stay with fans long after the competition had concluded. You wouldn't be alone in questioning Courtney Hadwin's decision not to skip America's Got Talent and go directly from The Voice Kids UK. In the end, Hadwin's choice to go with the American version was motivated by her deep respect for American music legends. He said, "We wanted to do America's Got Talent because it's the biggest show in the world, and it's where all my idols are from." She struck gold with her choice. The crowd went wild for her during her audition. "I remember singing and then getting to a certain point in the song and seeing people enjoy it, which made me really happy," Hadwin said of the experience. "I must have been doing something right," Hadwin's grandpa Tom Story told the Daily Mail. "We always believed she would do well in the USA." Story was unconcerned by the enthusiastic response from the crowd since he had faith in Hadwin's abilities and unique style. "We anticipated that they would get it more readily than the British. She was someone we believed in, and we thought her opponents would completely destroy her." Even though everyone else was taken off guard by Courtney's unexpected success, her grandparents and dad could see it coming a mile away. Standing on the most breathtaking platform possible, singing your heart out, and then seeing the crowd not just listen but really appreciate the performance. That was more than just a strategic decision. It was the fulfillment of a lifetime ambition. This is more than just a happy occasion. It's proof that they're making progress and that people are responding positively to their work. It has always been our assumption that she will thrive in America. We thought they would respect her more than her own nation of the UK. As Hadwin's grandfather put it, "We had faith in her and knew she would make a profound impression on the global stage." Indeed, Courtney had a significant influence abroad. She sealed her destiny with a record contract in the winter of 2018 that would include Arista Records and Simon Cowell's Psycho Entertainment. The atmosphere was electric with anticipation as she signed the agreement. With a tight grip on the bar, Courtney braced herself for the journey ahead as she got a contract that would transport her to the exciting world of music. In the year 2019, Courtney finally releases her magnum opus, With her CD cover sessions, Courtney gave well-known songs a new spin. She breathed new life into covers of "Sign of the Times" by Harry Styles, "Old Town Road" by Lil Nas X, and "Someone You Loved" by Louis Capaldi, as if performing some kind of musical alchemy. The CD was a mystical musical tapestry, not only a compilation of cover songs. In 2020, Courtney shares an original song with her fans titled Happy Xmas, The War Is Over. She chooses to assist Santa out by making a special request. She wanted to make her admirers happy, so she surprised them with a Christmas tune that was both poignant and mysterious. On December 21st, after much anticipation, Courtney appears on Ho's podcast, fittingly titled, How Does Stuff? Unlike other podcast cameos, this one gives listeners an opportunity to get to know Courtney in ways beyond just her music. A sense of mystique accompanies her abundance of tales and aspirations. She talks about how she felt like she was about to pass out before her American Idol audition in her audio confessional. The production crew finds out that she was terrified of performing, but that her fears vanished as soon as she began singing. After this, we will learn Courtney's secret record label, which she is guarding like a dragon's treasure. Her devoted fans will be the first to find out, even if she isn't quite ready to tell anybody yet. As a result, many are beginning to question if she is still receiving musical mentoring from Simon Cowell. Her aspirations to pursue a career in music are subsequently brought up. She says she aspires to create music in the same vein as the late legendary Amy Winehouse, but with her own unique spin. After competing on America's Got Talent and The Voice Kids UK in 2017, Courtney Hadwin was the target of vicious cyberbullying. Still, she has the love and support of her family. Her incredible performances on America's Got Talent shocked everyone and propelled her to the top of the competition. As she documents her musical career and collaborates with artists like Max Martin, her optimistic outlook is on full display on social media. Courtney is fully embracing her audacity at the age of 18, with red hair and interacting with admirers on sites such as TikTok. A karaoke performance in Turkey was her latest birthday celebration, demonstrating how her career as a musician is progressing. Courtney Hadwin, who has amassed an enormous fan base online, displays her incredible musical talent on a number of different platforms. You can't ignore her digital fame. She has more than 350,000 TikTok followers, 2.3 million Instagram likes, and 60,000 Twitter followers. Her 2019 activated YouTube account, which is covers by Radiohead and Destiny's Child, has 30 million views and 600,000 subscribers. Her impressive AGT audition catapulted her to stardom and laid the groundwork for her next rock album. The musical journey of Courtney continued despite obstacles such as the COVID-19 disturbances and the cancellation of Woodstock 50. With the release of Breakable and Monsters, two original songs that explored mental health and stress, she embraced freedom after leaving Simon Cowell's label. She has a magnetic stage presence and a remarkable ability to compose her own music, which she showcases in her popular renditions of John Lennon's Happy Xmas, War Is Over. Besides being a gifted singer, Courtney is also an astute investor who just bought a beautiful house. She goes beyond just being a musician by fighting for issues like children's rights and mental health, which gives her a multifaceted personality. The anticipation for Courtney's next album in early 2024 is palpable among her devoted fan base who are hoping for more than just fresh tunes. They want to see how her artistic vision has developed over the years. Leave a comment with your opinions on Courtney's musical progress. For more updates on her trip, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.